As believers, we are called to be proactive in our prayer life. Prayer is not just a passive activity where we bring our requests to God and wait for Him to act. It is a powerful tool that enables us to communicate with our Heavenly Father, align our hearts with His will, and experience His presence in our lives. In the book of James, we are reminded of the importance of prayer. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. James 5:16 and 4. This verse reminds us that our prayers can move mountains, change circumstances, and bring about God's will in our lives and the lives of others. When we are proactive in prayer, we are taking an active role in our spiritual lives and inviting God to work in and through us. Instead of waiting for challenges to rise or struggles to overwhelm us, we can approach God with confidence, knowing that He hears our prayers and is ready to respond. In this comprehensive guide, we will explore what it means to be proactive in prayer, how to develop a consistent and powerful prayer life, and the impact that prayer can have on our walk with God. Together, let us dive deeper into the transformative power of prayer and learn how to cultivate a vibrant and fruitful prayer life that will bring us closer to God and His purposes for our lives. We must first recognize the significance of prayer in the life of a Christian. Prayer is not merely a religious duty or ritual. It is a dynamic and intimate conversation with the Creator of the universe. It is through prayer that we communicate our hearts, desires, fears, and praises to God, and in turn, receive wisdom, strength, comfort, and guidance from Him. The Bible is replete with examples of individuals who engaged in proactive prayer and experienced miraculous interventions from God. From the earnest prayers of Hannah for a child, 1 Samuel 1, to the fervent petitions of Elijah for rain during a severe drought, 1 Kings 18, we see how God responds to the cries of His people when they seek Him wholeheartedly. In the New Testament, Jesus Himself modeled a life of proactive prayer, often withdrawing to secluded places to commune with His Father. Matthew 14:23, He taught His disciples the Lord's Prayer as a template for how to pray with intention and reverence. Matthew 69-13, Jesus demonstrated the power of prayer in His own ministry, healing the sick, raising the dead, and calming storms through the authority of His prayers. As followers of Christ, we are called to emulate His example by prioritizing prayer in our daily lives. Too often, we relegate prayer to a last resort when all other options have been exhausted. But God desires us to approach Him with steadfast faith and persistent petition. Remember the words of 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Pray without ceasing. As we are called to maintain an attitude of prayerfulness, seeking God's face in every circumstance and season of our lives. Being proactive in prayer requires discipline, commitment, and intentionality. It means setting aside dedicated time each day to seek God in prayer, to listen to His voice, and to intercede for others. It involves honoring our will and desires to God's perfect plan, trusting that He knows what is best for us and those around us. Proactive prayers, not just about asking for things. It is about aligning our hearts with God's will and kingdom purposes, believing that He is able to do immeasurably more than we can ask or imagine. Ephesians 3:20. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the practical aspects of proactive prayer, exploring different prayer styles, strategies for cultivating a consistent prayer life, and overcoming common obstacles to prayer. Let us embark on this transformative journey together, seeking to grow our intimacy with God and experience the fullness of His presence through the power of prayer.